Support this podcast via our Patreon and get more writerly goodness. Visit patreon.com/nanocast to join up.
Welcome to NaNoWriMo Every Month. My name is J. Daniel Sawyer. I'm the author of some 20 books, 34 short stories, and numerous articles and other things, and I am your guide on this journey to use NaNoWriMo to level up to professional output levels. Welcome to The Questions, Episode 41. Today, JR asks, "My mind spouts off quicker than I can type, so I'm considering dictation software. However, that's expensive when my work is pre-publication. How do I know if that route is for me? And I need help finding a good quality editor to find the grammar errors quicker than my current solo efforts. How do I find a good editor?" Well, JR, I'll answer the second question first, and I'm going to refer you back to the beginning of this block when I talked a lot about finding good beta readers and editors and whatnot. And also, particularly to my discussion in there about what to make sure your editors leave alone. Worrying about your grammar is not the right approach. It's an irrelevant concern in fiction. And if you doubt me, look at anything by William Burroughs, anything by James Joyce, anything by Raymond Chandler for that matter. For a fiction writer, the English language is a bit like a mugging victim, and you're the mugger. Your job is mostly to kick it when it's down and rifle through its pockets for loose terminology. The English language is something that you bend to your will. You don't bend your story to meet the language. The language is not your master. It is merely the medium through which you swim. As long as what you're saying is intelligible, grammar is not your problem. And it's not something you should be worrying about. If you do, you're going to straitjacket yourself in terms of developing your own voice. And I went into that a lot more deeply several episodes ago. I can't remember which episode number now because I'm at the end of a very long recording block. This is the last episode I'm recording, by the way. Send more questions and go to the Patreon. Anyway, all that said, to get a good editor, if you don't have a friend at hand who's willing to read over your stuff and let you know where they're confused and catch typos and unclear antecedents and that sort of thing for you, go to Lucky Bat Books and see if you can hire something from there. I don't know what their current rates are. I do know that Cindy Geddes is incredibly good about curating very, very good people. Go there, maybe pop to a couple of other sites that do that kind of thing in comparison shop, figure out what you want, and do a test with any editor that you hire, Do a 10, 20-page test to make sure their editing style matches what you think you need. Now, to pop back to the first question about dictation software. Yeah, Dragon Naturally Speaking is, as far as I know, the best that's out there. And frankly, the writers that I know that do dictate don't use dictation software because they have to speak in a very specific way to get the dictation software to write the things they want to write. Like they have to speak comma and they have to speak period, etc. Now, as I've talked about before, dictating a story is a whole different kind of art form from writing it down. It takes a sort of skill set on top of the skill set you develop as a writer, and so you should expect that if you go that way, it's going to take you a couple of books before you're finding your groove and beginning to get a clue as to what you're doing. As far as how you would know if dictation is better for you than typing, grab your cell phone, turn on the recorder app, and dictate yourself a story. Then import that story into your computer, put it on a player, map that player's play and pause button to a hotkey so you can start and stop it pretty easily. And then open a blank document and transcribe it yourself. If you speak coherently faster than you can type, and you're afraid of missing those valuable thoughts as they flit by, record your thoughts and then transcribe them. And that's actually the way that most writers I know who dictate do things. They record things and then either transcribe them themselves or have them transcribed by a typist. I suppose it would be possible to use Dragon Naturally Speaking or any other dictation software. I just have never personally met anyone who's done it successfully with fiction. Nonfiction, different area of the brain, different style of speaking, and a lot of people who dictate to secretaries or use Dragon Naturally Speaking in their normal day-to-day life already have the habits they need to be able to dictate nonfiction books into a computer and have the computer transcribe for them. But for fiction, I would recommend using a typist, either yourself or a friend or a hireling, and using the recorder that's built into the tracking device you carry with yourself at all times, namely your cell phone. It's better fidelity than the old microcassette recorders used to be that they use in dictaphones, so why not take advantage of what you've already got in hand? Anyway, I hope that helps, and I can't wait to hear more questions from you guys. This is the end of the recording block this time. Hopefully, I will have another block recorded before this one runs out, but that all depends on your questions. And please do, if you like this podcast, consider chucking a couple of bucks our way through the tip jar, or even better, as a recurring microsubscription through the Patreon page at patreon.com/nanocast. Thank you very much. I'm having a blast doing these. I love the questions. Please keep sending them. And hopefully, I'll see you tomorrow. And if not, I'll see you next time I've got questions. NaNoWriMo Every Month is written and presented by J. Daniel Sawyer and produced by Artistic Whispers Productions. Visit our website at NaNoWriMoEveryMonth.com and leave a tip in the tip jar or join the Patreon to support this podcast. NaNoWriMo Every Month is copyright 2016 by J. Daniel Sawyer and Artistic Whispers Productions and is released under a Creative Commons Non-Commercial Attribution No Derivatives license.